My name is Melissa Ward. I work at the Mill as the head of initiatives and partnerships. My role is primarily to run some of our big brand new programs. I built them from the ground up. I'm the one who kind of gives them legs and makes sure they can be part of the suite of programs that we offer.
Oh, that's really cool. Can you explain what the Dimension Mill is and how it fosters innovation in the greater Bloomington community?
Yeah, so the Dimension Mill, we're lazy. We just call it the Mill. That's our nickname. We are brand new to Bloomington. We've been around for about 3.5 years. We're a nonprofit that's really focused on entrepreneurship, specifically launching and accelerating tech startups. So we're really here to, as an economic development driver in the community. And we want to help brand new businesses not only start in Bloomington, but ultimately thrive and stay here. The community mostly sees us for our co-working space. We have this beautiful building that I'm in that is 100 years old, part of the Showers furniture factory. And we have about 300 members who co-work out of our space.
Okay, so what led you to your role as head of partnerships and development at the Mill?
Well, that was a meandering path. I'm a trained engineer. My background's in geotechnical design, and then I've worked in higher ed for 10 years. So I've had a lot of my experience. It's kind of funny. I was trained to actually build things, tangible buildings, and now I build programs. Most of it has been through higher ed. I worked at IU for the majority of my career, and was really interested in getting back in the community and understanding how to connect with this place that I live. The Mill was just coming on board and they needed somebody to build programs and big initiatives. So I jumped at the chance to join them.
So it's like you started as an engineer and then they reached out to you for your expertise of programming and things like that. And then you kind of just took on the role of a development officer, if I get that.
Kind of. I transitioned from engineer years ago. So I started out in construction, but ended up that when you want to have a family, it just doesn't work, right? Being pregnant on a construction site is not necessarily go hand in hand. So I switched to higher ed years ago. And I built recruitment departments and other student facing programs, but I really have been just really interested in what drives Bloomington. And I think IU and Bloomington can feel quite separate. So when there was an opportunity to jump into something that was brand new, serves the community and works with community partners, I had to throw my hat in the ring.
So you're not building physical things anymore. You're building community and fostering it through the Mill.
Yes.
You're still building. It's just not the same type of building. And
isn't that funny? I took some career thing in high school that told me I should do construction management. And I always thought I took that too literally and went into civil engineering, when really I'm building programs and building things that you can't see the bones of them, so to speak, but you can feel them and you see them in the community. So it took me longer to get here than it should have, but it's been a great spot to land.
So this leads me to my next question. How does your job help foster creativity and innovation that comes from the Mill?
Yeah, I don't think I saw it right away, how I was helping. It took a little bit. During our shutdown, we started 2 of our signature programs, shut down because of COVID. We started Code It Academy. So this is a coding program for folks who are interested in trying out some tech skills, just to see if coding is a good fit for them. We also offer programs in IT. So maybe like a CompTIA course in Security Plus or Network Plus. We found different partners along the way. Right now, we found Ivy Tech, the Bloomington campus. They're phenomenal partners with us. And we lead 3 sessions a year. Right now, we're doing Security Plus. So we're bringing more cybersecurity. We also do Intro to Web Development, and we'll offer JavaScript later this year. This is really important to developing a thriving tech ecosystem. If you want more tech companies, you need more tech talent. So we're doing that with Coda Academy, just with folks who already live here. Then the other side of that is attracting new talent to town. So the other program that I really work with is called Bloomington Remote. And we are attracting folks to Bloomington from all over the country and really the world. We had a couple move from Mexico. We're looking for folks who have all full-time remote tech jobs, and they can live anywhere. They no longer have to live in expensive San Francisco or expensive Austin, Texas, right? They can come to Bloomington and have a better quality of life. So we welcomed 10, the goal was 10 people last year. We brought 14, now we want to bring 20. So we're bringing people from Microsoft, Dropbox, Warby Parker, Zillow. We have a YouTube influencer, and these people, some have connections to Bloomington through IU, others have never been here before. Like we have startup founders from Monterrey, Mexico. So it's kind of, sometimes it feels like it's more indirect what we're up to. I'm not working primarily with our founders. I'm helping bring people to Bloomington to participate in our tech community, and taking existing residents and making sure they're leveling up to participate in tech if they want to.
That kind of goes back to your whole building the community of Bloomington, because you're bringing people here to help innovate and inspire change in the community and like move us forward in the modern era, but you're also helping the people here also level up their skills and building community through that. So that's actually really helpful for the community. And I really admire that. So my last question that I have is, who is your favorite female STEAM role model and why?
This is so hard. I could give you maybe a really textbook answer, right? But to be quite honest, I myself studied engineering. When I went to college, it was 7 men to every 1 female. And I was in construction. So I didn't have a lot of role models. So when I did find badass women doing badass work, I was glued to them. I wanted to know their story. They were my role models. They aren't people that you would read about every day. These are just normal women out there doing their work. Nowadays, now that I'm not that student, I see these role models appear in our female startup founders. So these are women who might have a tech background and are really good coders. These might be women who have never done any of that, right? They're opera singers or they're business majors, and they are starting tech companies and flourishing. These are people right here in Bloomington. So there's just really cool stuff happening with normal everyday people, and they tend to be my role model. They find a program or a problem and they're trying to solve it, and they're running at it head on.